We like to think of underserved communities in three categories that might help the conversation a bit. There's some separate issues that go along with each of these groups or populations, and then there's some common issues. So if I were to put those into three big buckets, that would be the low income category, where low income folks really are challenged with affordability. They also need small loans and sometimes special credit. Those are special challenges related to income. We also see rural communities as underserved. They tend to not have access to as many programs or as many service providers within those areas for financial services. They also need small loans, and those are not as popular with many lenders. And then, there's the BIPOC or minority or people of color category, and that really is, that's where we see our home ownership gap. I know Laird's going to talk about some data there, and you see that across all of the ethnic and racial categories that are not non-Hispanic white. We do have gaps across all categories in the country, and those gaps persist across the income spectrum. So it has nothing to do with income in those cases, and everything to do with skin color, race, and ethnicity. And so there are separate challenges among all of those groups, and a common challenge, certainly, that we see for all of these populations, are the knowledge gap and the trust gap, two areas that Convergence works on to help span that gap with consumers.